if the comfort zone is your couch. But the rich actually stay well within their comfort zone most of the time. They understand that focusing on their strengths and mastering their craft leads to greater success and opportunities. Stepping out of their comfort zone can sometimes result in unnecessary distractions or a dilution of their expertise. You see, the golden words for the rich are predictable outcomes, and they do everything in their ability to make those numbers add up in their favor. The reality is there's no reason to make it harder for you to make it. Number 10, save for retirement. Saving for retirement seems like sound advice, right? Especially since it's highly unlikely your government will be able to take care of you when you're old. And thinking about retirement gives you a sense of long-term financial security and stability. But it's a false sense. You see, for the average individual, retirement is an age. For rich people, retirement is more like a dollar amount. It's a number. It has nothing to do with age. And it for sure has nothing to do with saving, because as we said earlier, you're not going to save your way to $1 million, let alone enough money to last you until you're gone. Number 11, invest in real estate. Real estate used to be called an idiot-proof investment because it's pretty hard to mess up. But here's the reality. Millionaires invest in real estate. Billionaires invest in businesses. With real estate, it usually takes decades until you make a profit after the property is paid off. That is, if nothing crazy happens with the housing market, interest rates, natural disasters, all that stuff. There are definitely millionaires being made in real estate, a lot of real estate, but it can only get you so far. There's a reason billionaires have most of their funds in private equity, not in real estate. Number 12, network extensively. Networking is considered essential for professional growth and success, and it's often emphasized as a valuable skill to develop. However, the rich, being in a different league altogether, focus more on strategic connections and high-level relationships. In other words, the average individual wants to know a lot of people. The rich want to know just a handful of people who know a lot of other people. They understand the power of a selected network of influential individuals who can provide unique opportunities and access to exclusive deals. Why need to know someone for every door when you can know someone with the keys to the entire building? Quantity is not nearly as important as quality when it comes to networking for the wealthy. Number 13, follow your passions. It's true that work doesn't feel like work when you're genuinely enjoying what you're doing. But the thing is, passion is rarely financially viable unless your passion is to make money, which is kind of a weird passion to have, to be honest. And you see, even if you get lucky and manage to transform your passion into a business, you'll quickly find that bills are paid through invoices, not mood walls. The majority of people who start a business out of passion, well, they either find a way to distance themselves from an executive position, or they sell the business altogether. It may happen in 5 years, or 10 years, or 15, but it will happen. Number 14, embrace failure. Now, we recently posted a video about failure and why it should be avoided at all costs. You see, most of the time, people don't actually learn from their failures. If anything, failure is a major drawback and a waste of time and resources. You can find a silver lining in failure, sure, but the rich do everything in their power to avoid it, or at least minimize it. Failure is a teachable moment that you didn't learn beforehand. And number 15, work hard. We'll end this list with the most common advice you'll ever hear, and that's to work hard. The most valuable time the rich have is the time they spend outside of the office. And it just so happens that in order to have as much of that time as possible, they need to put in the work now and then. But hard work is massively overrated. If you find yourself working really hard, you're either inefficient or under-equipped. The only exception to this rule is like crunch time, when something really big needs to happen quickly and swiftly. Product releases, important deals, that type of stuff. But other than that, working hard has a lot of diminishing returns. Nobody actually works 12 hours a day unless that work is management work, which is not as taxing. The optimal work for the rich is few activities with a lot of impact. Solving the big ticket items, that's the goal, my friend. And that's the end of this video. We hope you learned something here today, Aluxer. See you next time.